So welcome to all of you. And we know that there's different ways that people come into our Juice Plus family. Some people come in because they're looking specifically to get healthy, and they would really just like to be on our product. Some people are looking to get healthy and would like to offset their cost or share with just a few people. That's another way that people come in. And then that's really in through the healthy door. Some people come in for community. They're not really looking to build a great business, but they love like-minded people. They love hearing about health. They want to be up to date, and this is a great community for that. Some people come into our business for personal growth. And anybody experienced any of that? I want to see the hands go up. I want to see anybody that's experienced, and keep your hands up so everybody that's just starting can see all the hands that are up because they've experienced some kind of personal growth as a result of this journey. Just about everybody had their hands up. We describe this as a personal improvement course cleverly disguised as a business. And what I know about this is that I've probably, the ways that I think are great for personal growth is obviously taking classes or working with a coach or a therapist. Traveling can really make a difference. This is beyond anything I've ever done in terms of personal growth. I've gotten more from being part of this journey than anything else I've ever done. So, and then the final piece is this financial flexibility. And for those of you that are really looking to create financial flexibility, meaning create a second income stream, to have some more coming into your home, because you want flexibility, you want to say yes instead of I can't afford that right now. You want to say yes to your children, yes to your partner, yes to yourself. For whatever reason that is, this could give you the kind of financial flexibility that you're looking for. In which case, this is a great place to be, because guess what? You're going to learn what you need to do along the way to create that. So welcome to this call, wherever you lie in any of that. And right now we are actually finishing up, I'm going to call it part 2 on skill number 5. Skill number 5 is helping your prospects become customers or distributors. And last week we did how to help customers get started. I mean, customers not get started on Juice Plus. What do we do with people that are thinking about coming distributors? How do we help them actually go from, this looks interesting, why would I want to do this? What is it that we can help them look at to say yes to coming on board and joining our mission? So, by the way, for any of you that are on a phone, if you are on an iPhone, I don't know what it's like for an Android, but if you take 4 fingers and swipe to your left, I don't know, is this going probably to your right as you're looking at me? So maybe I shouldn't do that signal. Swipe to your left, you will see not only the speaker, me, but you'll see at least 3 or 4 other people. And when you keep swiping, you can see everybody that's on this call. And right now we have 24 people on the call. So it's pretty exciting, and I want to just, again, acknowledge all of you for taking your time. Okay, so we're going to get somebody started as a partner with us. So number 1, we need to, yeah, Denise, did you want to say something?
Oh, well, you asked like, what's something that we can do to help them get started? And I was just going to say, looking at what the benefit of financial flexibility would be to them.
Yeah, absolutely. So you know what might be really fun? I'm looking, somebody's got noise in the background. I was looking to mute them, but I don't know who that is. I'm not seeing it, so they must have muted themselves. So Denise, maybe you can be the person that's inviting somebody. And would somebody be open to being their person, thinking maybe about exploring the idea of becoming a partner? Anybody willing to play with Denise?
I'll play.
Okay, we got Kirsten. And then it's a male voice that I'm hearing in the background. So if somebody's got someone in there.
That's probably me. Jim's right next to me.
Okay. Hi,
Jim. Stephanie is not muted. So if you find Stephanie, you can mute her.
Okay. Let's see. I'm not able to mute Stephanie for some reason. So Stephanie, you need to mute yourself. I don't know why it doesn't show her as muted or not muted. Okay. So we're going to move on. So who said they would play with Denise and be the person that's thinking about
play.
it?
Kirsten did. And here, I'll move into the other room, so hopefully I don't have other voices next to me.
So am I the new, am I the new partner or prospect?
You're the new person that's thinking about it, Kirsten. And let's say let's just to set this up a little bit, I'm going to help. Let's say, Kirsten, you either just got on the product or you're going to say yes to the product. That's not an issue at all. There's a yes there already. You've already discussed that. And maybe now Denise is going to extend the invitation from the product to something a little bit bigger. So you're already really excited. You're either on it or you're really excited to get started. So let's go from that place. So Denise, she's already said yes, or you've already placed your order, and this is the next call.
Okay. All right. So Kirsten, I am so excited that you're looking at your health and wellness and just taking this on for yourself and making this investment in yourself. I don't know if this is something that would be of interest for you, but there is a business opportunity behind this also. If you just, seems like you just love this product and understand and get it so much. I found for myself that I just wanted to share it with everybody. And if that's something that you're open to looking at, I'd love to share some information with you.
Well, I make really good money. I'm a professional. You know what? I can afford the products. I'm really not interested. I appreciate you talking to me, but no.
So I'm curious if you could change anything in what you do or how you're living your life. What kinds of things might you add to your life or change?
I'm going to stop you for 1 second, Denise. I'm going to.
Okay.
This is a great coaching moment. This is what I love.
Yes, please.
I love to hear this. So number one, just to go back to the beginning, Denise, I love the way you basically did everything you did up till this moment. The way you said, my family, what we found, I loved all that. I'd love to share with you a little bit more. One thing is, and I know that I don't think you normally would do this, but you're on the spot now with everybody watching you, is I'd like to share a business opportunity. Trust me, for the most part, nobody wants another business, especially if they're doing okay. So just saying, I'd love to share with you what I'm doing. Maybe you'd like to hear a little bit more about, how you could create an extra income stream or something like that. And then Kirsten says, we do really well. I'm not really interested. At that point, you can explore. This is a really great way to go. Tell me what it is that you love about what you do. And tell me what, and then so Kirsten tells what she loves, all these different things. I love the people. I love making a difference. I make good money. And is there anything about this that you would like to change? And Kirsten says, let's have Kirsten answer it. And then you take over from there.
Yeah.
So you can see where I'm going.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I guess, I make great money, but what I would love to change is not to be tied to my corporate office I would just love more time flexibility. But besides that, I love what I do. I work with people. I get to be creative in building teams and solving problems together. But I guess time flexibility would probably be my answer.
So what would you see needing to happen or shift in your life in order to get more time flexibility?
I just gotta gut it out until retirement. I mean, that's pretty much all there is, right?
And how long do you see that taking?
Oh, too long. 3 to 5. I'm being really honest. This is truly how I was.
I know this conversation's actually gotten easier since you've become really honest.
3 to 5 years, which seems like a long time. Even though I love what I do, it seems like a long time.
So if you were to have something alongside what you're doing that could help you get to that goal faster, what would that look like?
Well, it would feel really good. I guess it would feel like I had some control over, instead of just biding my time till retirement, it could feel pretty good, I think.
But not even just with the control, like financially, what would you need to see as an extra income in order to get to that goal faster? I mean, you said 3 to 5 years feels like much too long. So what would you need to make that, to cut that shorter?
Well, I think if I could make an extra $1,000 to $1,500 a month, I could see feasibly it maybe shaving a year or two off retirement. It would certainly help us pay off some debts that we've incurred that have to be paid off by retirement. Maybe pay our mortgage down faster. But yeah, between $1,000 and $1,500 make a big difference.
So I'm going to stop everybody just for a moment. Do you notice what happened when we let Kirsten talk about her life? Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Rather than us telling her what she should like, telling her why she might want to do this, she answered everything. She answered more than we thought. She said she'd not only like to retire early, but she brought up paying her mortgage up. Denise didn't ask anything about the mortgage, but she let her talk about her life and how it could look differently. And I love, Denise, the way you said, what if you could do something alongside what you're currently doing? Because you see, when someone says, I'm well, I'm doing fine just the way I am, they don't have a perception of, or someone says, the other day somebody said to me, well, I don't really have the time for this. Well, how much time do you think it's going to take? Because what if you could do this in 5 hours or less a week? All of a sudden it was, I don't have time, completely shifted to, oh, I didn't know. So when someone answers, I don't have time, we even need to get clarity on that. What do they think it takes? So if we can let them really talk about what their vision of their life is, like Denise just did with Kirsten, everything can shift. You know, it really can. So Denise, that was really great. And then of course, at that point, even though now we've got Kirsten engaged, what would be the next step, Denise? She's already ready to say yes. What would you do next?
I would create a connection call.
Yes.
That is what works. I mean, I can't give her anything more of myself. I can't, she's heard what she's heard from me. She's become a customer. I need to give her somebody who can show her the vision. And that's you or Chris.
Yeah, so that's the process, is asking enough questions to get them into be willing to have an exploration call. Nothing more than that. Would you like to explore this more? I've got my mentor who can really help you. That was really, I thought that was great, you guys. I love that. And that's so much better than me actually doing it, because then we get to stop and start and do coaching moments. So I'm just, right now, like, I'm really excited. I'm happy.
I want to just say something about this. So I've been on this call with you for over 2 years. I come pretty much every Monday. And for those of you who are a little scared to give this a try, like it starts awkward because you're role playing something. But once you get into the conversation, it's invaluable. It's invaluable. So be brave and just try the conversations. We're here to all support, and Nikki gives the best coaching.
Thanks. That was great, Denise. So we kind of covered two things about turning somebody into a possible partner. One was, I'm doing well. I don't need it. I don't have time. Well, tell me a little bit about what your time does. What does it look like? What if we can do it in stolen moments? Oh, I didn't know it could be done like that. So really, not as soon as somebody says no, it doesn't mean no. It means they don't know what they don't know most of the time. Not always. But it's usually a reflection of that they don't know what they don't know. And our job is to figure out what they don't know that they don't know. And we don't know what they don't know. So it's not always an easy thing to figure out. And it takes practice on our part to begin to learn how to find the treasure that they're seeking, not the treasure that we know is available. Big difference, right? Okay, so are there other objections? Somebody says, gosh, I know how much you love your Juice Plus. I'd love to share with you what we do and how we do it, maybe so that you can share with a few others, maybe create some extra income. And then what other objections might there be that we could look at right now? Anybody? Yeah, Ashley.
Network marketing.
Oh.
Is this network marketing?
Okay, so who would like to take that on that feels like they really have handled that one well, and have John or Ashley be, is this network marketing? I'm not interested. And you be their person inviting. Anybody want to be the invitor? They'll be the invitees. Anybody willing to try that?
I'm willing to try, but I'm not very good at it.
Well, then we can do a lot of coaching, Holly, and I'm sure it's going to help a lot of people that feel exactly the way you do. So they've just,
I think it'll take a lot of coaching.
all right, well, I'm going to stop and start. So listen, so they've just said to you, but isn't it one of those things? I love the product, Holly, but isn't it one of those MLM things? Now it's your turn, Holly. What are you going to say?
Okay, what's Ashley's husband's name?
John.
I'm John.
John. Okay, John. So MLM, are you familiar with MLMs?
Oh yeah, back in the 80s and 90s, I was in Amway, and it just went completely wacko on me. And so yeah, no, I'm not interested in that.
You did not have a good experience that at all. What did you find? What did you find was so off-putting and negative about that?
You know, it was the people associated. It was the political spectrum. It got very religious and all this. And I just, boy, I felt like I was trying to convince my friends and family. I liked the product, but I just wasn't really. When I was knocked down hundreds of times, at least, I just felt like I couldn't get back up. So I just quit.
Man, I feel for you. I never actually signed up with a company like that, but I felt ambushed by people who were doing it. I think you kind of feel that, like, ambushed. It's not a real good feeling.
Right.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the positive things that, like, Robert Kiyosaki and Steve Jobs and stuff have said about potential with a direct marketing or network marketing company? Have you ever seen the positives?
Holly, can you hear me? I'm going to stop you right there. Number one, I love everything you've done. She didn't defend network marketing. She didn't say it's not. She asked him immediately, what's his story? So he said, is it MLM? And rather than her going yes or no, or this is different, or this is how great we are, she let him be heard. She let them be seen. And then she repeated, it sounds like you were ambushed. I can imagine that felt crappy. I probably would have done one more thing, Holly, around when he said it was political, he didn't like the people and so and so. And I love the road that you're going down around Kiyosaki and whoever else you said, I've already forgotten.
Yeah.
But there would be one more place in between that I would like to offer up. And again, if Holly went on this track that she was on, it probably would have worked. I'm just giving you a little extra input because I've done this so much. I might have said something like, what was it that attracted you initially to network marketing?
Oh, I like that better.
What did you like? No, it was all good right up until the Kiyosaki. And even the Kiyosaki was great because that's where your head was going. But if you asked him one more thing, what is it about network marketing that originally attracted you? What did you find that you liked about the system? And John, how might you answer that? What you thought it was going to be?
So Holly, do you want to ask the question?
I just did it for her for a second.
He did it for me.
That's okay. You just answer it.
What I liked about the original, my original experience was the duplicity. So if I was able to create, if I were able to do it myself, create like purchase my own products, take my own products, I could teach somebody else to do it, and they could do the same thing, get customers, and duplicate that over and over. The thing that attracts me to MLM now is listening to Bob Proctor at 84 years old saying the best industry to get into right now is multi-level marketing.
So I'm going to stop you because we're going to assume that you didn't already know that, John, but he gave us a lot of meat there by saying what attracted him was the idea of duplication. So in other words, the whole idea of network marketing initially, he was attracted to the system. So if you could then go back, because that's the place to jump off on. Oh my gosh, exactly what you're talking about, John, is exactly what Kiyosaki and Bob Proctor and whoever else you said, they are talking about that today, is this is the most fair system. I'm so happy that you originally saw that and you're validated by such amazing people. You get to now validate John with.
No, and for me, I was really in that same place because I could see that there were people saying positive things, but I had nothing but bad experiences. And I genuinely didn't want to get involved with another one because I had tried that, been there, done that. So I kind of came in thinking, well, I'll have the ability to share, but I don't want to make a business. What I discovered is this is completely different than everything else. And then I would ask him, so if there were a business that really had eliminated those negative things that you experienced and yet embraced all the positives that we know ought to be there, would you be open to more information?
You got it.
And then if he said yes, I go, let me get on the phone to Nikki.
And that's exactly the place to go. If we could show you that what you originally thought was still true, but it didn't involve the kinds of people, that the culture was different, that the products may be a little different, that whatever it is that because I've talked to people who love their company. I've talked to a lot of people that are doing essential oils. They love the oils, they like the people they work with, but what they find very difficult is the distribution of the oils. There's too much to learn, they don't want to learn it all, the business is too difficult for them. If they tell me all that, I can say, wow, so the importance for you is a quality product, but also to have a limited line and easy ways to get to people. Would that have help? Would that be a difference for you if you had all that? So finding out what they like, what they don't like, and then being able to match what we have to what they're looking for. And Holly, you were going right there. So if you could find the things that didn't have that, but have this, would you be open to exploring, can we get on a call with Chris and Nikki, or Chris or Nikki? So Holly, that was like, you did a great job. And I really didn't need to interrupt you exactly when I did, but I did want them to talk a little bit more about what they did find in network marketing. Now, let's just say the story was, I hate network marketing. I wouldn't ever do network marketing at all. And Hailey asked, tell me, do you have an experience with it? Because that's what, do you have some sort of experience? I've never done it. My uncle did it. He got stuck with a lot of stupid product. He hated it, and I'm not interested. Where might you go with that, Holly?
Well, with that one, the GoPro book says, wow, you must have a story there. Tell me more. And then you just validate that, yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant at all. I would feel the exact same way you would feel. And then just validate that, and then just swerve them over towards if there were an opportunity that eliminated all those negatives, would you be at all open to learning more?
Yeah, it's just validating, let them know that they had an experience that was real. But if this next experience was different, if we didn't ask you to spend a lot of money up front on product, in fact, that we actually told you not to, we told you only to buy the product that you can eat, only the Tower Garden that can feed your family. We encourage our people not to stock any product. Would that make a difference? And somebody goes, oh my God, that's not what happened to me last time. They had me buy 20 water filters and they sat in my garage for a year. I didn't know what to do with them. So Holly, again, going down the right road.
I wanted to add too, because I made a mistake one time. I had a guy go, oh, is this an MLM? And I hated MLMs. I was still new, and I really had a very bad experience. And so I went, oh my gosh, don't you hate MLMs? And he goes, no, actually, I really like them.
Yeah,
Don't assume.
Don't assume that they do or don't like it when they say, is this an MLM? I used to do the same thing. Oh, no, this isn't. Oh, well, I've been looking for one, so I guess I don't really need to talk to you anymore. My mouth about hit the floor, same as you, Holly. So don't assume that what anybody says means exactly what you think you're hearing. It's, we hear things so differently. It's all about our perception, right? So get so clear on what they're saying that you can show them how this could be a match. And at that point, I'm going to wrap this up because we've gone overboard. So then you can use the closing portion of what Eric Worre says. Number one, based on what you've seen, if you were to get started part-time with us, what would you like to earn per month that would make your time worth it? Somebody says $500 a month, you can move on. Somebody says $10,000 a month, you're gonna have to back up and say, that's not gonna happen tomorrow, right? Let's get them straight. Question number two, how many hours a week could you invest into this? For me, the magic hours is somewhere between 5 and 10. 5 will do it. That's the magic hours for me. If somebody will really put 5 hours in real hours of talking to people, that would be king for me. And how many months would you work before you say this doesn't work? How long would you give this to see if you could make $500 a month, assuming you're using the system and doing what we just said? And somebody says, well, if I did it for 6 months, and that would be my limit. If I couldn't make 500 after that, and again, reiterating, following the system, because a lot of people think they're going to make $500 a month, but they never pick up the phone and call anybody. So that's not going to happen. And the fourth question is, so if I can show you how to develop your business where it's going to be five hours a week, you're going to increase your income by $500 a month, would you be ready to start right now? So that's, again, it's all in the chapter 6. I'm sorry, my book is so falling apart, my poor little book. It's in, sorry. Chapter 8, Bill number 5. You can check this out and reread some of this yourself, and it might be really helpful for you. And I know we went a little bit over today, but I'm hoping this was, again, everybody this was beneficial for all of you. That's always my bottom line. So,
Nikki,
yeah.
quickly, can I ask a question for our new folks? Are the GoPro books still available through the Eric Worre website? Can you tell people where to find those?
It is. It's also on Amazon.com and GoPro Network Marketing. It used to be on the GoPro site that it used to be free, you just paid for freight. But I think it ends up being about the same as you get it on Amazon, because if you're a Prime member, you're not paying for freight there. But check it out.
Okay, got you. Thank you.
It's GoPro Network Marketing, right? That's what the website's called, GoPro Network Marketing. GoPro, just go GoPro, you'll end up with the camera, the GoPro camera that Kate needs so that she can film herself surfing on the stick on the front of the board, right? All right. Everybody, tonight, just as a reminder, we do have a call with all of your national marketing directors, part of the HEAT team, sharing their one unexpected blessing they've had on this journey along the way. And we've got people that have been a national marketing director for less than a year, and some of us that are going on 30 years. That's tonight at 6 p.m. Monday night Pacific, same number that we're on now. And then Tuesday night, we've got a special person coming on to teach us a little bit about social media. And Friday night, we have our May Day Turn Up the Heat celebration. We're going to be giving some money away. We're going to do some recognition. Make sure to get on that Network Marketing GoPro. All in one, networkmarketingpro.com. It's in the chat. Thank you so much, Denise. Networkmarketingpro.com. The audiobook is great because you can plug that in the car when you're not going to all the places that you used to go to, because we're at home. Love you all. Have a great day.
Thanks, Nikki. Bye-bye.